question 1, chapter 1, question 10. The question is, describe how renewable energy creates jobs and economic benefits to local people. Okay, first and foremost, what we have to do to answer this question is to understand the question. So to understand this question, we have to come up with the keywords, or in this such question, what we can say is key phrases, or something that I have to know in order to understand the question. So the key phrases are, first, renewable energy, meaning that we're talking about the energy that can be that never going to run out. I mean, the one that we are studying right now. And there are 5 titans of renewable energy, which are solar, wind, hydroelectrics, and biomass and geothermal. There are the 5 titans or the pillars in renewable energy. Although there are many other renewable energy such as fuel, hydrogen fuel, and tidal and wave, but those 5 are the main or the major renewable energy. Okay, the second key phrase is we are talking about jobs and economic benefits. We have a lot of benefits in renewable energy. I mean, we have the benefit on the environmental and about the climate change, but now we are talking about jobs and economic benefits. So we have to focus our scope on that such kind of things. So that is the economic benefit to local people. So we're not talking about economic benefit to the government or to the global energy market. We're just talking about local people or the outsiders who come to that place. Okay. Okay. So far as from my analysis, I've been browsing through the past question from 2013 until the latest question. So these such questions never appear in your final examinations, but we have to be prepared to answer these such questions. Okay. Okay. So I have 8 pages altogether. Okay, so these are my answers. So first, it create jobs, because as what our friend Muiz just now have presented, he said that renewable energy is something new. So when introduced to our country, so it's going to create a lot of new works. So it's not just. So what I say that more job opportunities than the existing fossil fuels is because fossil fuels in this country tend to be fluctuates. I mean, the market is not that stable, but renewable energy is more strong and it is more stable. So I say that's why the job opportunities is larger. So it can create jobs like the engineers, technicians, not just in the technical fields, but maybe the financial managers or some sort of clerking jobs. Okay. So second, it creates local manufacturers. Local manufacturers means that the one who supplies things used for the renewable energy introduced at that place. So they are the one who supply things such as the solar panels or maybe the anemometers for winds, anemometers, the one that we use to measure the wind speed, something like that. So I think maybe the one that this part, maybe you're talking about the ancillary service to support this part. You have to understand. Okay. This is just this is the main technology, and the second part is just the side technology. Okay. Let's say that the first one is this part, it is managed by the TNB or SESB. So this one is another private company that are there to support the works done by the TNB or SESB or SEDA whatsoever. Okay. Okay. So number 3. The benefits of renewable energy to the local people is because it's great local economic activity. This is one that have been said by our friends just now, meaning that it's improve the standard of living, because it's not when they are increase of number of inhabitants at that place, of course the economic activity at that space is going to increase as well. So at the same time, another job in another sectors will also be developed. So such as retail, restaurant, leisure and entertainment, to complement the the needs of people there. Okay. So number 4, okay, increase household revenue is mean that the one that specified in the solar PV panel installed on your rooftop. I mean, you know that one. If we produce more electricity than the one that we need, then we can sell it back to the authorized licensee, like our state there, like TNB or SENB in Sabah, or something like that, using the NEM concept, which stands for Net Energy Market, or the one that which is the feed-in tariff. Okay, this is just picture. This is just solar and wind turbine energy in Quinten Island. Have anyone been there? To the no?
No.
So I asked my friend. So what happened? He said that it's not that it is there, but it's not that living. It means it's not that lively. So what I want to say is I want to compare with this place, which is solar and wind turbine energy in Bonjosari, Yogyakarta. So this place is really alive, what can you say, because it's not that to technology, it's just super simple, but there are engineers there, and the place is well developed, and there are restaurants or small warungs there to support all the needs of people there. Okay, I just want to share with you. This is the structure of energy in Bonjosari, Yogyakarta. So it's the one developed by the, you can see that, it is developed by the Dinas Sumber Daya Air and the PLH Bayu Baru and something like that. So this thing is, I mean, you see, this is a wind turbine, the one that in Yogyakarta, and there are lots of culinary stores. The stalls, the warung over here, and the energy generated from the wind and the solar there is fully utilized for the house there, because it is because it's an off-grid system. So yeah, standalone. So yeah, people there is really rely on that kind of electricity, but yeah, it's fully utilized compared to the one in Quinten Island. Okay. Maybe because of the insignificance of PV installation in Quinten Island is because of the, you know, wrong angle, something like that. But because this is actually work in Yogyakarta. Okay, let's recap. What is the main point I want to share with you guys is renewable energy is great job because new technology, so you need labor, and number one is give local manufacturers, so more jobs going to be introduced, and then it's great local economic activity like a restaurant and retail shop whatsoever, and then it's going to increase the standard of living, and then number 4, increase household revenue by installing solar on your rooftop, so the payback of the system going to give you money and reduce your electricity bills. Okay, these are my reference. I use selection mode, first of all, and then I brought something from SEDA and the solar system relation, something like that. And then if you want to know more about the renewable energy as the one that stayed in Yogyakarta just now, we can maybe post this article. Okay, that's all. Any questions?
What action can we take to make our renewable energy in Malaysia more lively?
This is the thing. The thing is that Malaysians are not that doesn't have that what do you call it? Designations, but the technology that we have right now cannot convince us to believe in renewable energy. but I believe that one day maybe we can move the renewable energy because it's developing right now, but it's still that we don't have the trust yet. But one day when we get it, it's going to be fully developed in our country, hopefully.